What's going on with the family? It's your boy G Consciousness in the building. Y'all see me live at it again. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a minute, but yeah, we gonna got some stuff we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we put the link out there. Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Just like that. All right, so we gonna do some things differently around here. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about time we do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know if y'all don't know. Y'all probably don't know him, but you gonna know him today, right? Uh, let's see. Make sure I put this out here. Go back here. Grace and peace to the family out there. Let's see. Make sure I copy this. What up, Yashar? How you feeling, brother? Uh, yeah, man. They basically trying to play it dirty, but they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna hurt them in the long run. But see, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. So we got this dude. His name is Orthodox Moor, right? And so we've been debating in the Solar Vision Debate League. Over there with Solar Mind. But I don't know what it is, man. But it really bothers me, man, when these brothers begin to put somebody that is super weak over. You know what I'm saying? They what over their business as their or what or give them some type of administration with something, man. Like you cannot put weak people over your administration. You can't make them a minister to anything. You can't put them over a business, over anything. Why? Because when they got a weak mind and there's no justice or no, you know what I'm saying? They don't know anything about how to judge fairly or how to administer to anything, then you always got trouble going on, man. You always got, wickedness going on. And so, man, it's it got to the point to where, I'm just going to have to do my own thing, man. And what's up, JoJo? You know what I'm saying? Come back to my own page, it seems like you got a goal to build something and you see the right ideal, but then when you link up with the wrong people, it's like it don't it's not gonna come, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna move anything because some people they just don't have the same they can't build the house with you. You know what I'm saying? They can't build the house with you. So what we see is when you link yourself up with brothers, you know what I'm saying, it just don't share those type of same goals with you. But you linked up with them, and when you linked up with them, it's like, what I'm saying, you can see you're not really touching or reaching that place where you need to reach. Why? Because you got baggage on you. You got people who can't help you grow or get to the mission that you need to get to, man. And that's the situation here we see. What up, MJ Jackson? What's cracking? And so, you know, it's this guy named Orthodox Moor, right? And Solomon made him the manager over SVDL Classics, right? And for some reason, Solomon tends to continue to put himself in a position and deal with brothers that cannot grow his brand. And I don't understand why he don't understand it. Like he just continued to make stupid and retarded decisions, man. What up, Deshaun? And you would think that after the previous accounts that you see that happen in the past, you would make better decisions and link up with brothers that can grow your brand and put you on a level that is higher than where you at, because you should be on a level that is higher than that. But then we look and we say, well, what happened with the situation with Oh God, where this brother, he's flourishing, he got his brand, he booming, because he realized that if you can't disconnect yourself from silly people that can't grow your brand, and you continue to connect with those people, then I have to disconnect myself from you and do my own thing. And that seems to be what took place. And the problem with that is that if you keep experiencing this thing over and over again, you would think that you would get it sometimes, Solomon. You would get it and say, I can't build a brand off of Lex Vortex. I can't build a brand off of Orthodox Moor. Why? Because it's already been stated that these are weak-minded people. But then when you got a brother that's coming together and he's telling you, hey, bro, look, this how we can do this. We can get speakers over here, do this and that. You get to running your mouth to Lex Vortex, messing up what can be something good for you. Because it's conversations that we've had that you should never have with Lex Vortex. So now you playing both sides. And so we can look at old guy from hip hop news. This brother is his brand, his market is way up there. He's doing pretty good for himself. But it seems to me it's not until you detach yourself from filthiness until you can flourish or branch out in different areas of your life. Because some people is just there just to really hold you back. And sometimes you may think that, well, you may feel to a point to where, well, maybe this could be a good thing, but some relationships, man, is just meant to be severed if you want to grow in life. And so what I'm starting to realize is when brothers begin to put people over them that means them no well, don't mean them no well at all, don't have no interest in their well-being. Orthodox Moor is one of them. You know what I'm saying? This brother has he has um, no goodly character to himself. The brother unrighteousness, wicked, you know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times we didn't made he didn't kicked us off from the being managers. I mean, all the believers. What's going on, Beatrice? The brother kicked off from from um from on being managers on the debate visit league. I mean on the solar league. You know what I'm saying? To where we can put forth our information on there to the audience that's on there. He kicking people off, you know what I'm saying? And then kicking people off when you got a guy named over there, his name is Rob, right? Which I don't know why Solar allowed him to be the face of the Solar Vision debate league, which is weird because this brother has done nothing but sit up and promote violence, promote smoking and drinking all day, and he can't introduce nothing into the community to help a body of people, you know what I'm saying? But just that, threatening people's kids, their families, you know what I'm saying? I really don't understand why would you allow this to be the face of your building, your community, because it shouldn't be just about, oh, this is a debate league, but it should be about building a debate league that can help people learn and also uh, construct a more character within that person. And so then when you got more that's over the league, over the managed the one of the channels, this brother can't even he will come to me and get mad at me because I'm getting on these guys because of the things that they're doing as far as when it comes towards talking about people's families, all this wickedness that they doing, encouraging wickedness. And so then he said, well, I'm getting personal. No, I'm not getting personal. I'm just keeping it 100, like telling these guys what y'all doing is unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? It's totally unrighteous. And so he will kick me up off of there. But then when Rob sitting up there talking about people's families, you got Chris Harris. Y'all know he's the consciousness whore in the community. He's everywhere. What up, brother Tony Tell? He's talking about people's families. I'm saying, and then you got y'all know about Lex Vortex. He's been wicked, so he ain't doing nothing that he ain't never did before. He just, doing the same thing. And so really, to be honest, when you see Lex Vortex that he's been made put over something, then it's really just time to go then, because then, Lex Vortex, this brother, man, all over the place, man. So then, you know, Orthodox Moor has no backbone when it comes to saying, hey, bruh, if you say that you got all of this pro-blackness to you, or whatever the case may be, why are you in here talking about black families? So this is odd that he allows this guy to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so I always thought to myself, why would you put Orthodox Moor over something when this brother is he has no backbone? This brother can't see everything is a yes, and then when he hating, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know what I mean. If he don't like you, it's a no. And then if he do like you, everything is yes. Even if he don't even like what you're saying, everything is yes. And so it just begin to be weird, man, to where I just know I need to establish and do my own thing, to be honest. And so that's what's gonna be happening on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna build my own channel. You know what I'm saying? Try to take the time. I'm trying to have my wife to help me to where she can set up stuff at the house. And when I'm over the road or whatever, you know what I'm saying, she could keep a stable internet service to where it'll never be off. It's something that'll be going, for us or whatever. Like I said, I got the Zoom account, you know what I'm saying? If brothers want to have discussions or come on and do interviews, you can definitely do that, you know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff like that. If you got any type of connections, you know what I'm saying, which I got all the connections that I need for real, you know what I'm saying? I just try to go about a way of doing certain things. Like I say, we got some big things coming up behind the scenes. You will see us active a lot, especially in the summertime. I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed, but we definitely got some things going on to where you're gonna see a movement of information coming out, and a body of information to where you guys can always come to and get that information and get those sources. I plan on having Berean, to come on. Berean TV to come on. He's gonna be coming on speaking on some things. You know what I'm saying? And so just keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open, and we're gonna move and do some things over here, man. Because when you go on these brothers' platforms, it's a unmatched thing. It's always some type of hate there. And being a believer, anybody that's dealing with this Bible, you always gonna have to where when people don't deal with the Bible, they're gonna make it to where you don't have no say so with something. You know what I'm saying? Right, JoJo. So it's always these games that's just being played, but G consciousness is definitely back. You know what I'm saying? Trusting and believe. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just take the time, like I say, we're gonna build this channel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build. We're gonna do some things. Brothers and sisters already came to me. You know what I'm saying? About possibly setting up a debate league. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, I don't really have the time for that, but if that's what y'all want to do, you know what I'm saying, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that had to be ran by y'all. But I will take the time and the effort to put even the finances within it, you know what I'm saying, to get it set up right like it needs to be, you know what I'm saying? And so that was brought to me, and by and I put it on the back burner because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, kind of like be the person to where I'm starting something and it seems like it's going against what somebody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? I always want to give something else a shot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know that G Man was talking about starting it up, and then also Sister Cherry. You know what I'm saying? You know, if that's something that y'all would want to do, I definitely would back y'all on that. You know what I'm saying? And we could build that. And I think that we could get a great platform together and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems that we have an unfair, unbalanced, you know what I'm saying, platforms out here to where, believers don't really get a voice out here. And probably other people, you know what I'm saying? Other people that really want to have certain debates and feel like they've been unrighteously or unfair judged on some things. And they can't really get on a platform to where it's a platform to where they can be heard. If people want to be heard. And I feel like if you're gonna you know uh have a platform, then do so. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I think that Solar, like I said, it's his first season. It was going. Maybe it could go somewhere longer than what it is. But I just think that when you got a brother who won a debate, who was the champ of your league, and just a misrepresentation of even information. I mean, has no information at all. You know, uh, this is a brother to where he's mentally unstable. And when you look at it, you're like, man, this is horrible. Like, how can this be the face of your brand? But see, when you start to realize people just like drama, man. People like drama, so it's more so like it's not. It's about your information now. It's about you just dramatic. And then when your information is challenged, then you want to take it on a whole nother level. And so, man, Orthodox Moor, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was a fair brother at first, but then when you start looking at people who dealt with him, like Taharka Bay. He didn't have anything good to say about Orthodox Moor. And so then when you start looking at other brothers, they don't have anything good to say about Orthodox Moor. And so all together, what happens is it seems like that, you know, that when people don't have nothing good to say about you, and you was you're more, you was a part of their organization, and they, y'all was together, and y'all both Moorish Americans. You know what I mean? They don't have anything good to say about you. So when that start going like that, and then you start dealing with people just outside of the Moorish stuff, then they don't have anything good to say about you. And they all saying the same thing. Everybody is saying the same thing. Nobody's saying nothing different. What's up, sister? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Gia? Gia? I could be wrong. What's going on, peace, sister? But it just get tiresome after a while, man. And so basically what we're gonna do is we just gonna start getting people to come on, man, doing interviews with people, getting them to come on, you know what I'm saying, and really getting the information, man, because a lot of information is really being smothered. And I feel like that even though a platform was given for us to bring forth the information, you still, Solomon, put Orthodox Moor in a position to where he can control that information. I just felt like, man, that was just like that was super bogus, bro. That was bogus. And then this brother, he talking about following rules, this and that. But this dude, Rob, has broken every rule that there is. And I've even had people coming to me telling me that they're gonna flag the channel on the strength that Rob is making threats at people's kids and stuff like that. And they didn't find that stuff funny, man. And so for Orthodox Moor to go forth and say, well, you can't abide by the rules of the channel. Well, hold on. I'm not doing anything that could cause your channel to be flagged. But this brother, Rob, has done so much on this channel, him and Lex Vortex, so much stuff, bro. Threatening kids, threatening black families, you know, and when people came to me and was like, man, this dude or Rob or Lex Vortex tripping and Chris tripping, they was gonna flag your channel. And I told them, nah, bro, don't even flag the channel, don't even worry about it. When that clown Lex Vortex put my personal information out there on his channel, I didn't even flag that clown's channel. But people was talking about flagging his channel. I didn't even touch it. Because you know why? I don't do stuff like that. But then when you got these brothers talking about they gonna go to the higher some silly stuff they talking about, and then you got Orthodox Moor. You know, these brothers is unrighteousness in their judgments, man. You talk about me kicking these brothers out their own hangout, but then what about when Rob was calling my wife all type of B words? I'm saying, calling all black women type of B words, but these the guys y'all look up to, and y'all just sit back and don't say nothing about it, and then say you for black people. That is hypocrisy, man. That's hypocrisy, man. You know, and so I don't know what's wrong with you people, man. Like y'all say y'all for the black communities, but y'all actually destroying black communities, but not standing up and sticking up for people that are doing such things. And then y'all laugh and y'all giggle and y'all wonder why the black communities is like it is. But then y'all call me a coon. I don't know if y'all been watching too many reality TV shows to where y'all get a laughter off of drama, but it's starting to get it's real out here. And then you can wonder why. You can see that where nobody taking the black community serious. Why? Because you got Rob smoking and drinking all day. You could run down the whole rock nation, the rock crew nation. There's no, these people cannot uplift your communities, let alone any community. Why? Because they promote violence. They promote all types of drug usage. I'm saying they promote all of these things. Now, if you're gonna smoke your weed, do it to yourself. You ain't gotta be online doing that. Rob does everything that you see that they do in the neighborhoods, and then say, just keep the law, statutes, and commandments. This brother Rob sitting up there making liquor runs every chance that he get on live, living like a savage out here, but then say keep the law, statutes, and commandments. But y'all look up to stuff like that. And then Solo, you can't grow a brand when you look at these brothers, that's what they doing, bro. It makes me think, is you really for the black people like you say you is? You couldn't be, bro. Why? Because look at what your channel is promoting. How can you run a channel promoting that? And then y'all get to talking about Sonetta crazy. But if you look at Sonetta ain't got people on his channel smoking weed live and all of this crazy stuff on it. He don't do that. But then y'all go against and knock Sonetta because he gets somebody on there that's putting up information, and then y'all don't want to contest the information or build a league that's properly built that can go up against that. I get that if that's what you're trying to do. But you know, we see that at least Sonetta platform is not a platform to where he's on there drinking and smoking and promoting all of this type of wickedness. On his channel, you got people that's trying to promote people to not to be doing those very things, and not only that, but you know, to eat healthy and stuff like that. But then y'all want to jump on him and talk about the information and this and that, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But then look how you allow your channel to be built. That makes no sense. You got these clowns over your channel, and we see that this is the face of your brand. You got, and then when you look at it, nobody wants to. And then you allow, when you allow Lex. First of all, that was the first thing that was the baddest move you could have ever did. Bro, Solar for his first channel. I don't know, Anthony Howard. I don't know what you're saying, Anthony. That was the bro, Solar for his channel first and foremost. Right, definitely. But if you for your channel, you will build your channel correctly. So then when you got more, I mean, when you put Lex over your channel and you brought Lex on, I understand you was trying to, you realize that drama sells, but then you bringing a brother on, it does not have no type of credibility within the communities. That's a bad step, first of all, because that messes up your brand. Because that's a bad move to be bringing this brother on, seeing that he has no credibility in the communities. Like his credibility is shot. I don't know why people think that they can get out here and live any type of way and then try to promote their business. I don't understand that, bro. Like, if you ain't carrying yourself right as an individual, why should a person even do business with you? How you carry yourself will show if a person should even support your brand. And that seems like it's not the case, you know what I'm saying? And so, I right, Anthony. It's just it's so much to go on with that stuff, man. And like I say, when you try to deal with information, you get cussed out. You got, Lex Vortex with his girly tantrums, and then Chris Harris come in, and there's no really good solid information that's coming forth, and it's bad reasoning. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't understand why this brother Solar would even put himself. Now, if I told this brother, I came to Solar, I said, Solar, I'm gonna give you 250 a month, and I want to bring certain speakers on, right, to come in and give the people some information, different types of scholars from academia to come in, and that'll help you grow your brand just as well as plus the people be enlightened. Now, I could have did that on my page. I can do that on my page. I'm saying, but I have not done it because I don't have the time, whereas they have the time to do that. And so really, it's about getting the time. Even if I had somebody to come over and say, well, LaRon, if I say, well, I'm gonna open up my page and I would like for y'all to come in and either do or you can open up your page and you come in and we get these scholars to come in and they come in and they do classes, whatever, or get speakers, to come in on the page, and I'll make the availability to where you can use the Zoom and different things, tools of that manner. That's cool. I told him, I said, I will give you 250 a month just so you can open up the page. We get the audience to come in and then bring the scholars in. He goes and he tells Lex Vortex a bad business move because this is why should you go and tell a person that can't even help you grow your brand and not even putting nothing forth towards your brand, nothing but drama. Then you look and you say, well, the best, you can look and look at people like Sakari and why they can come in and come to your page and get 400 people, 500 people watching at once. Why? Because they have dedicated people that you see that is really about their movement. You see what I'm saying? They about their movement. But when you got people that's not dedicated, it's not about your movement, they don't support you like they should. You know what I'm saying? And so, just all of these different things that, that has to be talked about. Right. Orthodox Moor is horrible. Like, and I don't understand if he don't understand. Like, I don't know why he don't understand. He's a horrible person. Like, when I mean, like, you're just a person to where, and you don't have no repentance about it. You just arrogant about it. Like, instead of you saying, you know what, I need to repent. I be making some unrighteous judgments. He don't do none of that. He came and kicked every manager off the panel and there was a manager that was bringing forth information, kicked them off the panel, made them not managers anymore, and left all the Rock Nations on there. When Lex was deleting people's videos, Lex was also talking about people's families, and then say the Israelites are Christians is not for black families. And this brother has done nothing but damaged black families publicly, and still doing it. And it's all about a dollar or people trying to get some AdSense to damage their brother. Just watch how far these guys will go just to damage somebody. I'm saying, and it makes no sense that they do these type of things. And so there's another Christian debate. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a Christian debate league. There's a debate league that I'm subscribed to. And I think that Brian Garcia, BG, put me on it. And in that debate league, they really is doing good over there. And I seen it, and I was like, you know what? This should be the vision that people should have to build a debate league. When Team Osiris was going to build a debate league, I was looking at it and was like, that could be a good thing. I would have helped them with that. Why? Because it's a good thing, you know. If you know, people want to see debates, they want to see different things, you know. But it seems like that, you know, a lot of these people begin to be unfair on their panel. You know what I'm saying? And really, you know, I was listening to Ron Shields the other day, and he said something that made a lot of sense. And even though we don't get along, he did say something to make a lot of sense. He has moderated debates, and when he moderated debates, you know, he did do, you know, a pretty cool job. It wasn't so bad, you know. And so you have to build a debate league and take your biasness out of it. And if you want to debate, then, you know, debate or whatever, you know, then get somebody else to rule or judge over your stuff. But for the most part, Orthodox Moor has done a horrible job, man, as being a minister over there on that channel. And you know, I said to myself, man, I can't really deal with it no more, man. You know, we had even a show to do today. We was gonna bring us some information on solar vision. I can't do it, man. I can't be involved in stuff like that no more, because if you can't check these brothers, or you can't run your page, you can't run your page and get these brothers in order. I don't really know what else to say, man. Like, you know, you gonna keep on trying to build something, and it's being destroyed until you get rid of the wrong people from around you. And I don't know why this brother Solar don't understand that, man. Like, you got brothers coming in that's doing all this wickedness. So you promoting the channel of wickedness, first of all. These brothers, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, try to act like, oh, we be getting personal. No, you getting personal. You know what I'm saying? And if we getting personal, it's due to the fact of that y'all brothers is on here doing certain things, stirring up strife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that is it. Modern Day Debate has a good debate league channel. Yeah, I think that's the channel. Because one of the brothers had pointed me to the channel. And you know, there's just, you know, and I think that's what I was looking at that debate, and I was like, you got atheists on the debate, and you got Christians, you got all types of different sects of Christians debating, and that's a cool thing. But you know, I can't be messing with these brothers, man. You know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it degrades you to where you listen to these brothers, and you get in the flesh many a times with these brothers. Why? Because that's what they promoting, man. And I've never seen somebody that's just so weak like Orthodox Moor. And for Solar to put somebody weak over his stuff, it makes me question what he got going on. What you got going on, bro? You know, and you can see that you can actually see the takeoff of Oh God, you know, and his hip hop, what's called, even though they built that together, and I don't know how that thing happened, but for the most part, this brother has increased in what he's doing and left all the other stuff behind, and he's doing really well. Got a good, is his vision, and so it's not until you separate from certain people until you can take off and because certain people may be holding you back. And I'm not saying that Solar was holding them back, but maybe it was the people who Solar was attaching to that caused him to be held back from what needed to be done, you know? And clearly these two visions was different, you know what I'm saying? Or they might have been the same, it's just that somebody was shooting forth to really put forth that vision in a way and was they knew that they couldn't go forth with other people. And so that's what it seems like what went on with that situation. But for the most part, man, like I say, and so and like I say, Rob, man, that's another guy. Rob is one of the guys who is the biggest. Like this dude went back and went to Moore and say, "Well, G-Con kicked me off my own show." Yeah, yeah, you been in there talking about people's families, all types of stuff, man. You know, just girly online talking about, you know what I'm saying? Online talking about, I'm gonna go tell this and that and this and that. And I'm just like, man, look at these guys, man. You know, it's plenty of times that people I could have been said, hey, look, man, if Rob don't take those videos down of threatening my family, I'm gonna flag this channel. I didn't do that. Other people talked about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they know already that's something that they know how to do. Believe it or not, I got atheist friends, whole lot of Christian friends. I got a lot of Israelite homies, friends, you know, and so people who in the conscious community, and clearly, if I wanted to, I could have said, "Hey man, go over there and go flag that channel. This brother disrespected my family." I didn't do that. I left it alone. Same thing with Lex Vortex. I asked him. When Lex put that stuff out on my family, I didn't flag his channel. Everybody said, you need to go flag his channel. That is crazy he did that. I didn't do it. So then Rob gets girly and he wants to go tell more. Oh man, kick G Consciousness off of this or kick him off of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. And then you got this brother Supreme Abu Aman or whatever his name is. This is Poverty. I don't know if y'all remember Poverty. Poverty used to run the debate shows with Black Minister Jesus. This dude was he was um he was gone for like 5 years, probably not even 5 years, probably a little bit shorter than that. We haven't heard from this brother. I was asking about this brother, saying what he had, trying to see what he was. He all right? And he pops out of nowhere. And so he's back on Solar's vision, this Solar's boy. But what's interesting is because Solar is trying to make this brother, trying to build this brother. You know how sometimes Sinetta, well, I ain't gonna say sometimes, all the time, Sinetta made Shaka Utmost. Sinetta made a lot of these other brothers, which we know they Jabari. The information was terrible. Made these brothers. Jabari is a little bit better than Shaka Umos, but Shaka Umos was super pseudo. He made these guys. Solar is making these guys. So, but the thing about it is Solar making people that can't even, how you know how you can't speak about nothing about Sonetta when you making people that is not even good for the community, bro. Yo chaps. They can't even resurrect the community, bro, but destroy it only, man. Jabari don't talk about destroying no communities in that way. He might be destroying communities in a way with his information, but not in a way to where it's just in a way where he just openly I'm just gonna be this gangster rapper. This boy Rob Rack got videos up of him showing some fake VVS diamonds. Say, see, I got money on VVS diamond out. And all this rapper type mentality, you know what I'm saying? Then smoking weed on live, drinking all day and making store runs all day. That's stuff we used to do back in the days. This brother pushing 50 plus and still doing what he used to do back in the days. That makes no sense at all. So he's promoting this type of violent type of lifestyle, this rapper lifestyle. And this is the very things that's destroying our kids in the first place. Looking at this mess, and not just our kids, but also European kids. Why? Because they look at that and they want to be just like those rappers. That's the culture that they looking at. So when you see that music is being used to destroy people, whether it's pop rock or whatever, uh, 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 rap, all of this stuff is a destruction to destroy people and enter into the gates of their souls and destroy them. When you see that your kids are being are using drugs heavily, whether it's syrup, whether it's what's the meth, crystal meth, whatever, all of this stuff. This is to destroy the mind and get people up under the influence of demonic possession by the very substance that they taking. So then you go and you promote this stuff on your channel and then try to bang on a channel that ain't doing it. I don't understand you brothers, man. And then you act like a brother ain't speaking with no sense and straight telling you this stuff. And then you go back when we having conversations amongst each other and go back and holler at this clown Vortex and to even link yourself up with this clown, it needs to be questioned. You need to watch who you build with in the first place. You don't go and you build with people that you know that can destroy your brand. And you might like the drama that it brings, but after a while, people just get tired of the drama. And they like, man, I'm not gonna be, this is nothing but drama over there. And you start wondering when you start going live why people looking like I can't really take this serious. Cause you got Rob on here shooting guns in the middle of a debate, loading up guns, spitting on people, on computers and all types of stuff. And this the face of this your champ here? This, I'm like in Killmonger's voice. This your king here? You need to throw this guy over in the riverbank somewhere. Because this is just not good. And so then people look and you start getting lower, you get what you call a lower debaters. You're not getting people that's taking your debate league serious, because the people who is dealing with academia, they don't want to deal with it because they looking like this is unprofessional. These guys are some clowns. So then what happens is you have to deal with the scum of in the bucket, you know what I'm saying? The scum, the lower scum in the bucket. Why? Because you didn't ran out for all the people that was dealing with the information. You know, we would have liked to have Ron Shields in the league. We would like to have other people in the league, but they don't want to get in the league because look at what you got going on, man. You know, so please, man. He says at BS, well, he's talking about personal business solar for no reason. He's going to get the account manager back, but he went too far. Hey, I don't really care about that account manager, bro. I don't care about none of that. Um, you know, I realize I don't really need what y'all got going on because it's unprofitable anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about nothing. I could build my own channel, bro. I don't need what y'all got going on. And when I tried to build with Solar, this nigga going and telling why would you be telling Lex what we got going on? That just shows that you don't know nothing about business in the first place. So I don't care nothing about that, bro. And what I'm saying about them, I can say that this is real. Cause y'all playing games out here, but I could run down y'all whole history. I could run down the whole history. And I ain't been saying nothing that ain't been said from the get-go. And y'all don't want to go to war with me. Because if you go to war with me, I'm gonna run down your whole history and show y'all why you a failure in the first place. And why you can't produce and even bring nothing forth. Why? And people gonna look at it and gonna say he's right about that. Just look at the whole situation. And I'm not saying Solo is a bad guy. I believe he's a good guy, but bro, you need to watch who you link yourself up with, dog, straight up. And if you ain't learned, you should have learned. I don't understand, bro, why you keep cycling and taking this path and you trying to build something and you can't really build it like you want to. It's because of who you got around you, bro. And why you don't understand and see that. You know, who you got around. So then you could be dealing with the major, which cause people would have loved it. Hey, Solar, Solar got the debate league going. Let's get it popping. But look who you building it with. That's what make people want to say, I can't rock with him because who he associated with. You got weak Orthodox Moor. This boy's back is super jelly. And then you got also, then you trying to build up people like poverty. You know what I'm saying? Poverty, man, can't build up a community. He can't do none of that. He can't do none of that, man. I don't even know why. Why you even promote him as even being. He don't bring no information. He can only get personal because he has no information. That's what he was doing. When you ask him to provide a source, he can't even provide a source. He want to just talk crazy all day, contradict himself all day. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? And so this was going on with these people, man. Like, so like I say, man, I tried, you know what I'm saying, and I seen the vision in it. I seen the vision that I seen was this: is most believers are people who are not believers, atheists. They didn't have a platform to go even to debate on. You couldn't go over on Sanetta's platform, you know. It's not unless you knew somebody or Sonetta gave you a shot to go on there, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And even with that, Sonetta don't really hold debates like that on his platform. He's just starting to do it. So Solar was a good thing. And that was a thing that it could have been built to where there was no biasness, to where that could be a platform to where people could go and get their information out. But when you got people like Lex Vortex, Rob Rack, things go beyond that. Because when you out here, you doing these, you out here, you're not really debating. You putting forth these messages, but you taking shots at people. Of course, they're gonna get personal with you, and then just because you ain't calling their names, but you still taking shots at them, they're gonna get personal with you, and then they're gonna view you and look at your actions, look what you've been doing out here for the past couple of years, and say you ain't in no position to even be up here talking to anybody. You just unmental and unstable as could be. The worst thing that what's called could have ever did was gave more some type of power. You gave Moore that power and it went to his head. He did exactly what should not be done. That was the worst thing you could have. The worst thing you could have did, Solo, was give Moore some power, knowing that this guy got that power, and look how he started acting. Wicked, man. He never sat there and judged nothing that Rob Rack nor Lex Vortex was doing. He was right there all together with them. When they talking about families, Moore right there on the panel with them. And ain't saying that, but this is Moore. This is your what is it? Moorish American right here. This brother don't stand for nothing that he's talking about. And they get mad at me because I call them out on it. Like, Moore, you acting real like gay out here. Like super like no backbone at all. You know what I'm saying? It's Moore, man. And Supreme, it's plenty of times I've been on Sonetta and I could have came on Sonetta to debate. It's plenty of times I could have came up there, Sonetta invited me up there. So I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. I just didn't do it in that manner because, I just wasn't ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't ready to do it. I feel like if you're gonna put yourself in a position to be in front of people, you need to have your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that a lot of these brothers jump up there and they be putting out a lot of pseudo information. So yeah, and don't get it twisted. You know, you're gonna see us. Don't worry about it. There's some things in the back. Y'all just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna see, and then you're gonna look and then you're gonna understand what's been going on. But yeah, man, but that's about it, man. I don't really have too much to say, but I like I say, I will be back on this channel, building my own channel. You know what I'm saying? Doing my own thing. Getting speakers to come, and like I say, if y'all got any ideas and y'all want to use the platform or y'all want to do some things, and I'm with it, man. I'll put forth the money behind it to do it, to build something. You know what I'm saying? Something that is going to be to help, people get scholars in. If y'all know any of these scholars, man, and y'all want to get them in and to help the people and get the information out there, man, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with it. I'm about the, the people, man. Regardless if you're black, white, Asian, whatever color you is, I don't discriminate, man. True enough, I work in the black community because that's the community that I'm part of. And you know, but maybe we can get some speakers in to deal with other stuff. That's cool, Christ sheet. We could definitely get you in here, get an interview set up with you, brother. That's what we gonna start doing, man. We just gonna start building this thing up. That way, people can always have a platform. Whether if they want to debate, you reach out to me and say, "Hey, G. Constant, I wanna set up a debate with such and such," and we'll set up a debate. I got the Zoom, whatever, man. Like, somebody that want to come in and want to speak their views. I'm not against it. You know, yeah. Like I say, I've always had people to go about the means of how to build this channel. I just never really did that. I could have built my channel and have Vocab to help me build my channel. Vocab always asked to help me. He did help me build this channel. He helped me get like 300, 400 subscribers. But, I just never really did that because they'll tell you I'm not really that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I really too much don't care. I've helped Vocab them build his channel as well as other people. You can ask him; he'll tell you that. Far as certain things, services that I have done, I always been to help even these other brothers and sisters in building their channels. So it ain't like that. You know, even you can even ask. You could talk to people. I've contributed to people's channels, Sinata's channels, also Sanchez channel. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you that, man. I'm never the type of person to where when I come on people's channel, I just sit there and just watch whatever. I'm getting through my day or whatever. I try to help them build their channel or whatever the case may be. You know, if it's a, you know, just different stuff, man. You know, the fruit is there, man. Like the fruit is definitely there. But I like this Soulless channel. I still do like it. It's just that you can't have Rob and Orthodox and Lexus the face of that. That just it just don't look right. Because every time you try to challenge that information, it just go on a whole nother level. Chris Harris ruins things. Double, so I'm trying to get a debate. That's cool. You know, only thing that I require, you know, if you come to this channel, you know, I just be decent, man. Like, you know, just be decent, man. You can't be trying to rob rack things on here, man. And you know, because people watch this stuff, and when they watch it, they may be watching it with their kids, and so you can't have people threatening. You know, Rob will make people get back in the world with what he be dealing with, him and Lex Vortex and Chris. Because the moment they get to talk about people's families and stuff like that, and they make you want to get back in this world, and then you know, so that's why I say that type of stuff I can't be around stuff like that, you know, and you know, my main thing, I'm just gonna subscribe from people that ain't trying to really just faking the funk out here, man. Like they ain't really trying to really build or really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't be dealing with stuff like that, man, at all. You know, because that give me a headache, man. I can't be putting trash in my body all day, listening to these brothers, man. And you know, but it was cool. You know, I just got to move on, man, and get past that type of stuff, man. I got to move on and get past that. But like I say, man, I wish the best for them brothers, man. But good lord, man, like I wish this brother Solar would see, man, and really do something about that, man, because you didn't ran away a lot of these guys and ran away because of Rob Rack, man. Like good debaters, man. You know what I'm saying? Lex Vortex, you know what I'm saying? All of these guys, man. And so then you got to start digging at the bottom of the barrel and and digging with dealing with the scum. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know that Rob is pure scum, Lex is pure scum, Chris is a bum. You know, this brother lies and then come back in and try to recorrect it because he's a liar. This brother don't care nothing about no communities. He always wanted to be the person who was a clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? Rob is too, man. Lex Vortex, we know that all about him. He didn't jump on people's platforms just to. That dude was a clown, man. He jumped on people's platforms just to do all types of wickedness, man. Whenever just to get an audience. He been doing this for years, man. And then you link up back with that again. Come on, man. You like a dog going back to his vomit. Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. Grace and peace, man. Like I say, we're gonna be back on this channel. We got some things we're gonna build up and do. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared for it, man. We get some things together right now. You know, uh, we gonna see what's gonna crack. I like I said, I don't really have a lot of time to do it. So whoever gonna be trying to do it and run it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's mainly gonna be on you. I give you the stuff to do it with, but otherwise than that, man, um, what up, so real? Oh, I'm gonna have to get so real's book. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reaching out to y'all, man, and getting brothers in and to speak on it or whatever. Like I said, I only ask that you just be respectful on the panel. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. And that's because of the audience, and also, just have, bring your stuff, that you bring about with respect and your different views. I'm open to different views. I want to get a couple of interviews in. I talked to Brother Berean, and so we're gonna get Brother Berean in here and build a little bit with Brother Berean. I like what that brother be teaching on a lot of his messages. And so that probably be our first interview, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta get up with G Man them because I know they was talking about doing some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out So Real's book and see what's going on with that. But I'm sorry, y'all. Grace and peace to the family out there, man. Make sure y'all click and subscribe. And man, let's just move on, man, and get this thing popping, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, shout out to them brothers over there, man. But hey, you brothers, man, need to do things a little bit better than what y'all doing it, man. And you know, like I say, I wish the best, man. But this stuff gotta stop though. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.